You appear to be floating, my dear.
Nope. Couldn't be.
I'm pretty sure you're floating. Okay, Vala, what are we gonna do today?
Well, I was thinking, how about a tour of the house?
That's a lovely idea. I mean, I tend to just move too fast. You're much better at those things.
Yeah, well, it'll be, it might give people ideas of things that they want to have, equipment that maybe they didn't even know was available, um, and kind of get an idea of our mindset as we set up the house and what makes sense for us.
All right, let's do it.
Right. Tamit, Old Man Ralk, why don't we start in your area? Because there's a lot of crafty little things right here. Now, this one is a smithy, and we have air conditioners throughout the house in different areas where it makes sense. Um, this is what we call our crafting area of the house. It's on the first floor. It's easily accessible if we're doing something outside. And of course, we have water here available to us and a mini fridge. And then you get over to the repair station. If you have, that's a tech repair station, right?
It
Or
is. It's just kind of a design. So at this point, we can repair things in multiple places, and the items will actually tell you which tool you have to take it to repair it.
okay, cool. And then we have an incinerator right inside the door. So if we've gone out, we get a lot of stuff that are duplicates or things we really just don't care about, or like spoiled meat. So that's easily accessible right inside the door. The mortar and pestle, um, we have some mods. So this is RR's home smithy, which is wonderful. You can do plants, uh, not plants, but like furniture and decorative items in there. And this, I believe, is the Stargate crafting station to make things like the rings and the ring that we're looking at right now. Um, Over here is the Lantine crafting. I believe that is also part of the Stargate stuff, right? Let me
Yes,
see what
ma'am.
they. All right. Yep. Thank you. And there's also like Stargatey decorations and stuff. And a fabricator, same thing. And here's another mod for furniture and decor. This is tech decor. So if you want something really funky, you can use that.
Yeah, and each of these are from, so this particular one here and the one Vala's in front of right now are from Echo at ECO, and all these mods are listed. All the things you'll see today that are a mod are listed in our mod list in the description in all our videos.
All right, this is one of my favorites, the garden decor crafting table. And just from the name, you know that it does all sorts of garden stuff. You can make bonsai trees and get planters and pots and topiaries. It's really cool. And I'm in the process of starting to do some of that stuff in here. Um, this is a terrarium crafting container. So you'll see one of the terrariums later on when we see the bedroom. But it's really cool. You can make all different types of themed terrariums. Very, very cool. So this is our stock area, and I was going to back up, but then I realized it's not my camera. Um, we have every kind of imaginable thing that we'll use. Feathers and hides and berries and taming ingredients and ingredients from the garden. So we put this all up on the back wall just because it's easier to have one place to go and grab what you need. And over here we call this the armory, is that correct?
Yeah, it's kind of like the ready room. So this is an area where we use these superstructures plus or superstructures. I forget loadout mannequins, and we're able to copy our skins onto the mannequins. I think we have one. Yeah, here's one that has nothing on it. But you copy your what they call um, your image, your survivor image to that, and then you can see what you're going to look like as you're getting ready to go out. And this is how we pre-prep our mannequins with these different suits so that we're able to quickly change armor and get out in the field.
And then we put skins on them too, to like my outfit right now is a bunch of skins. So I can demonstrate this because this mannequin has nothing on. Um, so I just go into the use the E button, loadout options, and swap. And it's as easy as that. You get everything. You can also put your inventory in there, everything you have on your hot bar, however you like to use it. I pretty much use it for clothes. So I'm going to put my clothes back on. Um,
Bummer.
sorry. And this is the tech equipment that we have that pretty much does anything, but in Scorched Earth it's so hot that I don't wear it. So here's our deposit all and our incinerator again. Um, and then old man has generators back here. They're all generators, right? Of different kinds.
That's correct there. So this one is a Lantean ZPM hub from our Stargate Evolution mod, and it actually acts as a tech generator as well. So it powers not only the Stargates and the rings and the DHDs we use to travel around, but it can also be used as a tech generator. This one is the standard one that you need to send electricity through the flooring and the walls, and it runs off of gasoline. And this is, of course, tech gen. So you might wonder, why do I have a tech gen and a Lantean? Um, in life, we believe in having redundancy, and in the game, I believe in it as well. And here we just have some dedicated storage to power those devices. So all we really need is the element and the gas, because the Lantean generator takes ZPM modules.
Excellent, babe. So I think that does it for the first floor, does it not? And we have, well, I will show you this. This is our exit to the bridge that goes out to let us down on the beach. And it is using a force field wall, which is kind of fun looking and an easy way to get in and out.
Yeah, it means less opening and closing of doors, and you can also set it to not have your dinos wander outside of it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to go upstairs now because there's some redundant things around. But you can see the air conditioners lining the back of the wall and the ring. And I'm going to head off to the ring section, babe.
Okay, and just to let you all know, we originally built this whole place in a different material. We built it with tech metal like we usually do, and tech glass, and we started getting burnt up, and then we rebuilt it all, everything, every wall, every floor, in the adobe, and it did zero good. Storms still get in. It's under 4 stories, so it's supposed to be okay. So this is just another reason why we have our little ways of turning that stuff off, because it's just when the sandstorms come, you can't see what you're doing. Period. You're
Yeah.
blind. So I just want to throw that out there that, again, it's one of those quality of life things we talk about. But go ahead, babe.
All right. So we have a ring in here, and we just cordon that off, um, so that it's not really an eyesore. We generally like to have them outside, if at all possible. And over here, I have just completed painting these walls. I think we had mentioned in an earlier video that um, we were going to start working with dyes. So I did that yesterday, and I got the cyan color all around there. And I just finally got a color that stood out kind of what I wanted, which was orange on the wall.
I love it, and I agree. The door pops with that orange paint. The grain in the wood just comes right out, and when we go inside, we can show you an untreated door, and you'll see the difference.
Yeah. So here's our bedroom. And I just kind of started decorating it and put a little, here's an example of one of the bonsai trees. And there's another one that has flowers on it that I haven't had a chance to make yet. But, and here is an example of the terrarium. Now this one is a bioluminescent biome, which we love to have in the bedroom because it's at night it looks amazing. And there are some creatures in there. Spider. I think it's a demonic dragon or something back where you are, babe.
That's a reaper.
Oh, it's a reaper.
But yeah, there's a demonic. I just can't see what it is. It's probably a thorny dragon. But whatever it is, it's throwing some demonic stuff in the air.
Yeah, at the time I didn't really realize it was that like nasty of animals in there. I thought we had another one that was not so nasty. I think they had beavers in it or something. What's that little thing but bebopping up and down on the ground?
It looks like some kind of crazy goat, but I don't know.
That's awesome. But I don't mind spiders, so it's cool. And then the bedroom, we have nightstands and of course the Groot plants on either side of us, and our bed, and we can spawn in the bed, um, and stuff like that. And there are our little creatures that we use for shoulder pads. We don't usually take them out. Um, did you get a close up of Precious? Gotta see her face.
I'm doing it right now.
Awesome. And there's Fritter, Jerry's Jerboa, and they help um, anticipate the weather. So if there's a storm coming, they have certain antics that they do that indicates what kind of bad weather's coming. So that's pretty cool. Up here is, of course, our hot tub, our jacuzzi. Gotta have a jacuzzi. And I said I was starting to decorate, so on the towel rack, I put some orchids, because if any of you know me personally, I love orchids. And there's a laundry basket that I believe old man put there, which is awesome. And then these two wardrobes are a way to make those skins I was talking about earlier. Um, you can have any different kind of skin. Like if I open this door, and I'm trying not to be in your way, um, you can see crafting. You can pick bottoms, pants. Tell me when you've gotten it.
I'm inside now.
Inside what?
I open the inventory so they can see what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very hard not being on camera. Um, accessories, capes, you know, fun stuff like that. So we had to have one in the bedroom. So, and there's another one, the same sort of deal. So we can pick out our clothing or whatever we feel like wearing for the day and have it there. And you can always keep them. And you can use the armory downstairs if you want to, if it's special and you want to keep it. Then here's our bathroom. And I do believe there was a video with old man taking a poop. He's gonna do it again. But it was kind of funny because we found like toilet paper rolls and like some of the crafting stations that were down there with decorations and stuff had like a working toilet and decorations and towel racks and a sink and showers. It's very cool. And then we have a bathtub. And Jerry loves being in the bathtub with his jerboa. And I usually just kind of walk away at that point. Never know. Relationship between a man and his pet. So that's the bedroom. I'm trying to keep it fast. It's probably not fast. But I just love what, you know, what we do with our places. And they're all different and they're all distinctive. Um, this is our dining area. As you can see, we have the wine chilled and ready for dinner. And the kitchen has these 4 refrigerators, and that's the big cooker grill for our parties. You can cook tons of raw meat and any kind of meat you want. And then this is set up. This is like my recipe um, crafting station, so I can craft recipes and make different stuff. This is Jerry's favorite, um, the food tray, because I can make him um, donuts and cookies and fish and chips and bread, muffins, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of fun, you know. If we don't really know what to do, I start making food. And it really is good. I should do more of it because there's a lot of boost you get from some of the potions. But here's another cooker where you can make stews and stuff like that. And a mixing bowl, obviously, for certain reasons. And there's the water. And another mortar and pestle. I use a lot of this stuff up here in the kitchen, so we decided just to have two. Um, here's my range, my pots and pans, and I've got my dried herbs over here. And the mini fridge where we like to keep water and um, stuff like that. And what is that? Oh, the wyvern eggs that we got. That kind of preserves them. And this is our jerky maker. Gotta have jerky. So, and that's a good way to use up cooked meat that you're not eating before it spoils. You just stick it in there. Make sure you have enough, I think it's bark powder or flint. I can't remember what it is.
Spark powder to preserve, spark powder, oil, and cooked meat to make jerky over hours.
Okay, thank you. So the next piece of equipment I use all the time, and that's the Primal Smithy. And I make kibble on there. Um, and it's used for most things primal. That comes with primal fear, obviously. Um, but it's another smithy just as useful as the one downstairs, but this is focused in on primal stuff. The primal kibbles and that kind of stuff. And here is the one I've just started playing with, and you just light the fire and you can go into the inventory and you can make dyes any color dye you want and it's the main ingredient, of course, is berries. So the different color berries make the different color dyes. And you can also make kibble in here, but I'm kind of like a creature of habit, so I use the primal smithing. Um, you can also make soap, and the soap clears up any painting mistakes that you've made, or even if you just want to like change the color of your clothing, you can do that. And then in the storage area, I just have, guess what? Dyes and paintbrushes. So I like to kind of make sense in the placement of my storage. Um, so it's kind of clunky, kind of in the way, but I didn't have a better solution. But yeah, this is where I create, potions and kibble for the dinos and taming. And yeah, I think that's it. What do you think? Did I leave anything out?
I don't believe you did.
Yeah, we have a teleporter here as well. So we can go to the different bases, but we really don't have, other than the two that we have in the caves, because we do not have another um, base. Is that correct? That is correct.
Yeah, we only have the greenhouse is really technically our only other structure that we use on a regular basis here. And
Yeah,
then we're not planning on expanding on this map. So,
no. So if you come upstairs, gotta wait for old man. He's always doing something. You can get on here too, right? Yeah. Oop. So you're all very familiar with this area. This is where we did our RG breeding yesterday, and yeah. So you've seen the pool, and the incubator. So this is our top. And did you do a tour of the greenhouse?
a very hasty one.
All right. So is this ring gonna take me there, or is it the ring down there?
No, only the Stargate or a teleporter will take you over there.
Okay. So let, these I love these elevators. I didn't think I'd like them at first, and I always use the ramps, but I do like these. They're very fast.
Yeah, just 2 clicks and you're where you want to go.
Dial us in, baby.
I was going to ask you to do it so folks can see the rings lit.
Oh, okay. Um, I lost my mouse. Hold on. There we go. Welcome to
Indeed.
the greenhouse. Indeed. Okay. So we have some in-ground torches in case I have to come here at night. Um, yeah, so I can find my way. But with planting, and we're using the tech crop plots, so you don't have to worry about watering them. And watering them without those, you have to hook up pipes and find a water source, and it's a lot of work for Jerry. I mean, for old man. So, and how I planned my plants this year, or on this map, is just what we use the most. So we have a bunch of dinos that um, eat only Amar berries, and some only Ezreal berries. And so we have those back here. And um, then the foods that we find that are really odd. Um, Also, these are magic berries, which the ones right where old man is. Um, And a lot of the herbivores really prefer the misha berries. So I have a whole line of those. And then this is long grass. It's involved in a lot of kibble and potion recipes. So, and savaroot is right here, and that's pretty much the same thing. Um, I use savaroot to make gunpowder, I believe it was. Uh, and here's Jerry's favorite, the citronal seed. Um, calls them lemons, which is fine. And there's always essentials. There's always something that you need more than others, but tinto berries. Um, so I just put in the essentials, what I found that I've really needed along the way. Stimberry seeds are great. Stimberries are like a stimulus, and you can make stimulus potions and stuff with them. So I always like to have at least two um, plants of those. And this is rock carrots. Um, those are literally carrots, and a lot of the passive tames like those stuck up their butts. So, so I have those.
Hmm.
And over here, we have our beehive. And yes, I put some rare flowers in there. The bees like to eat the rare flowers. And check their inventory. Look at all that honey, babe.
Yummy.
And we use that for fish bait, for fishing. And it's a useful ingredient in a lot of the potions and stuff like this. And then this is where I keep all the seeds that we find while foraging, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's always good to have a nursery with the plants that you will always use a lot, because if you run out, you know you have them. And each crop plot I found is about 898 plants. And then you can harvest those, and then you don't have to replace the seeds. So, and then here's our handy dandy teleporter. Here we
Uh,
can go from there.
you forgot somebody.
Oh, the farmer. What does the farmer do? Oh, the farmer is in charge of poop. So he takes the poop and he distributes it to all of the crop plots. So I don't have to. Where does he get the poop, babe?
We transfer it from the collector that's back up on the top deck where the animals are. When it fills up with fertilizer, if they were closer, it would automatically send it to him, but it's quite a distance. So we have to manually transfer the fertilizer over to him, and then he'll deploy it to the crops. And we have one more space in here that we haven't seen down in the basement.
There's a basement to this place? I guess there is. Oh my.
Yeah, I come here when I want to get away from it all.
Apparently.
No, folks, really what this is just a place where we keep our tech generator, our Lantean ZPM hub, 0-point module hub, so we can power the Stargate and the rings, and the dedicated storage that we need, and fertilizer. So we can pull fertilizer from here and put it in the farmer, and he'll deploy it to the crops.
Very cool. Yeah, old man does a lot of stuff. He likes to do a lot of building, and sometimes I just don't know that he's done it. Which is fine. I get nice surprises a lot. So, there's the basement of our greenhouse. And I know now that if I can't find you, that's where you are. Did you bring him some fertilizer?
I'm working on it right now.
I think I'll take some honey. before I go back. I haven't gone fishing in a while. There we go. And this ring takes us somewhere. I don't know. Oh, we're on the top.
Yeah, this is to support if you fly over here on Mothra or we land here with a bird for some reason, or one of our flying mounts. You have quick access back into the greenhouse, and you can leave them up here.
I like that. And there's the ring that we came over on. You want to go back that way, babe?
We can, or we can take the ground base route.
Okay. What's the ground base route? Just walking? No, we can't walk anymore.
Down around here.
Oops. Did we just get damaged by jumping off that?
Probably. That's an old Stargate platform that I was working on. I was going to put it out here, but I changed my mind and moved it to the front. Just haven't got around to picking up the pieces yet.
See how pretty it is here? Baby, you stopping to smell the flowers?
It's pollen season.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, these flowers are beautiful.
Considering how arid and desert it is here, you're absolutely right. It's stunning to stop and look and, see something colorful amidst all the dirt.
The dirt and craziness. I have never been on this walkway. Oh! And look, we both brought some water animals back from another map. And there's our megalodon, Crash. And I brought over a beaver, which I don't see him. I brought over a beaver and a turtle. The turtle I tamed.
I saw the turtle earlier. It's here somewhere.
Yeah. The beaver's usually just easy to see because he does circles above the water when you put him on wander. But yeah, I mean, I think we can all appreciate this beautiful landscape and why we chose this spot for our major one and only actually base. And it's just fun to hang out here. And I will just take a walk through here and just relax among the flowers. Then I bring Matilda out and have her collect all the berries. And then the flowers go away. But hey. So yeah, I'm continuing on my trek to decorate and fill in some of this open space, but not too much. But this is such a arid area, that map, and I just want to fill it with nice things to look at to make up for some of the outdoors. What do you think, old man?
I think you nailed it. You covered the tour masterfully.
Thank you. I try. I think it helps to see how other people set up their bases, and all the videos, or not all, most of the ones I've seen, they never really stop to show you what you have, how they've organized things, what they have, you know. And I thought this would be a different type of video for some people to look at and see how we organize and the use of the really cool technology that they have, you know, creation and that kind of stuff. Don't you think?
I can't agree more. I think it's fantastic.
Oop, Fritter agreed.
I'm not happy with Fritter.
What?
Well, sometimes I forget to take him off before I go to bed, and I wake up and he's been pooping on my head.
Yeah, but whose fault is that? That's really not Fritter's.
Yeah, I know.
Precious doesn't poop in bed.
Here she does.
Well, she's got her butt sticking below the bed, so I think it just goes through the bed.
I don't know. I try not to get that into the poop scene. I'm just saying. I don't appreciate it.
I understand. Waking up with a pile of poop on your face is not pleasant.
No, we have that here at home with the bulldogs.
No, they don't poop on our heads.
All right, folks. Well, I think we're going to wrap this up for this segment, and we will be doing more work on our advancement on getting the last cave done here, picking up some artifacts, and getting ready to do some bosses and get off this rock. Because I miss Caballos.
I do too. Well, sounds good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Um, it seems kind of fun, you know, to show off what we've done in a very short period of time. And yeah, and this one was very different, especially with the adobe. It's got a whole different look, almost like a farmhouse, which I kind of like. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the tour, and we will catch you later.
Bye for now, everybody.
Ciao.
Ciao.